Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that can transform your marriage from the inside out: respect. It's more than just a feeling, it's an action, a choice we make every single day. And just like faith without works is dead, respect without action is just a word. We're going to be talking about how wives can show respect to their husbands inspired by the wisdom found in the Bible. Now, some of you might be thinking, what about respect for wives? And you are right to ask. We'll cover that in another video because it's just as important. But today, we're focusing on wives. So, if you're ready to unlock a new level of joy, connection, and intimacy in your marriage, get comfy, grab your coffee, and let's dive right in. Sometimes the most respectful thing you can do for your husband is simply listen. And I mean really listen, without interrupting, without planning your rebuttal, without trying to fix it. Just listen. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 1 says, "Wives, likewise be submissive to your own husbands, that even if some do not obey the word, they without a word may be won by the conduct of their wives." Let him know you value his thoughts and feelings. When your husband feels heard, he feels respected. It's that simple. And often that's all it takes to open the door for deeper communication and connection. Proverbs chapter 12 verse 4 tells us, "An excellent wife is the crown of her husband, but she who causes shame is like rottenness in his bones." We have a choice every day. Are we going to be a crown, lifting our husbands up, or are we going to be like rottenness, tearing him down? Belittling words, constant criticism, negativity, these things eat away at a man's soul. Believe me, I've seen it firsthand. But when we choose to speak words of affirmation, when we focus on the good, when we build him up instead of tearing him down, that's when respect takes root and flourishes. Remember, our words have power. Let's use them to build our husbands up, to speak life into their hearts, and to create a home filled with respect and love. Men might not always admit it, but they crave affirmation just like we do. They need to know that we believe in them, that we support their dreams, that we see their hard work, and appreciate their efforts. Don't be shy about telling him. Tell him you're proud of him, that you appreciate his hard work, that you admire his strength. Let him know that you see him, you value him, and you respect him. These words of affirmation, they're like sunshine to a plant. They nourish his soul, they build his confidence, and they strengthen your bond as husband and wife. A respectful wife understands the importance of supporting her husband's goals and aspirations. This doesn't mean you become a yes man, abandoning your own dreams and desires. It's about finding that beautiful balance between being a supportive partner and honoring your own path. Encourage him, be his cheerleader, and celebrate his victories. But also, remember your own worth, your own calling, your own God-given dreams. When both partners feel supported and empowered, the marriage thrives. It becomes a partnership built on mutual respect, where both individuals can soar to new heights, together. Now this next point might surprise some of you, but it's something I've learned to be so important in my own marriage. Taking care of your appearance is an act of respect, not just for yourself, but for your husband as well. Now, I'm not talking about trying to look like a supermodel or spending hours getting ready every day. It's about showing your husband that you value yourself enough to take care of yourself. It's about putting in that little extra effort, making him feel special, and reminding him why he fell in love with you in the first place. Physical intimacy is a beautiful and sacred part of marriage. It's a gift from God, designed to bring a husband and wife closer together. And when we prioritize intimacy in our marriages, we're showing our husbands a deep level of respect and love. Genesis chapter 4 verse 1 says, "Adam knew his wife, and she conceived and bore a son." That word "knew" implies a deep, intimate connection, one that goes beyond the physical. When we make time for intimacy, when we make our husbands feel desired and cherished, we strengthen that bond and deepen the love in our marriages. Now this next point can be a bit tricky, but it's crucial for a respectful and thriving marriage. Ephesians chapter 5 verses 22 to 24 tells us, "Wives, submit to your own husbands, as to the Lord." Now I know in today's world, this idea of submission can feel outdated. But it's not about being a doormat or losing your voice. It's about recognizing your husband's leadership and trusting him to lead your family with love and wisdom. Think of it like a dance. Both partners have their roles, their strengths, and their weaknesses. But when they move together in harmony, something beautiful is created. Just like we need our time to recharge and reconnect with ourselves, our husbands need that space too. Giving him that space to think, to reflect, to pursue his hobbies, it's not about pushing him away, it's about respecting his need for solitude. It's about trusting him to come back to you, refreshed and recharged, ready to connect on a deeper level. And in that space we can focus on ourselves, on our own growth and well-being. Remember, a healthy marriage is made up of two healthy individuals. Fidelity is more than just physical faithfulness, it's about being emotionally present, guarding your heart, and nurturing your marriage above all else. It's about choosing your husband every single day. When we're faithful to our husbands, we're showing them that they are our safe place, our confidant, our partner in every sense of the word. This kind of unwavering loyalty builds a foundation of trust that can weather any storm. Showing interest in your husband's passions and hobbies, even if they're not your cup of tea, speaks volumes. It tells him that you value his interests, that you want to connect with him on a deeper level. Maybe he loves fishing and you'd rather be at the spa. Well, surprise him with a new fishing rod or offer to tag along one weekend. You never know, you might even enjoy yourself. It's about making that effort, showing him that you care about the things that bring him joy. Well, friends, we've covered a lot of ground today. Remember, respect isn't a one-time thing, it's a lifestyle, a choice we make every day. It's about seeing your husband through the eyes of love, honoring his strengths, and cherishing the man God created him to be. And just like any other area of our lives, it takes work, it takes effort, but let me tell you, the rewards are immeasurable. A marriage built on respect is a marriage filled with joy, intimacy, and unshakable love. Thank you for watching. If you found these tips helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. See you next time.